Welcome to Bishing's Daily News. Today is the 5th of October 2022. We'll be covering application-specific blockchain, increasing bridge security through zero-knowledge proof, and account abstraction. Let's get to it. On October the 4th, research partner of 1KX, Dmitry Berenzon, published an article titled Application-Specific Blockchains, the Past, Present, and Future. To discuss application-specific blockchains, here are his main points. An app chain is a blockchain that dedicates its block space to a specific application. Applications that build app chains can customize multiple layers of their stack, such as their security model, fee token, and write permissions, amongst others. It took many years for blockchains to offer app chain infrastructure for developers. While Cosmos and Polkadot embraced and generalized this concept back in 2016, it took them until early 2021 to fully launch their networks, with IBC and parachain functionality respectively. Separately and in parallel, on the application-specific design front, Celestial introduced in 2019 a novel modular design that separates the execution settlement of a traditional monolithic blockchain and, as a result, allows for application-specific blockchains without the need to rebuild the other parts of the stack. For traditional organizations, AppChain offers a way to dip their toes into Web3 without going fully permissionless from day one. For example, companies could require KYC validators, pre-screen developers who want to build on their network, and select which chains they want to bridge assets to and from. Furthermore, an application is able to capture MEV by running its own sequences or validators, which can create opportunities for new crypto-native business models. Despite the existing issues with app chains, developer demand points to their continued growth. As demonstrated by Apple, vertical integration often leads to better user experience. Similarly, blockchain developers who look to deliver fully optimized Web3 applications, which app chains enable. That said, app chains are not for everyone, and developers should think deeply about their application's needs and the inherent trade-offs prior to dedicating resources towards launching one. On October the 4th, Engonyama published a report titled Bridging the Multi-Chain Universe with Zero-Knowledge Proofs on Medium. The following are some of the views. In recent years, we have seen tremendous progress in applications of zero-knowledge proofs for rollups, where soundless properties allow for secure and decentralized applications. It therefore makes sense that ZKPs are also being explored to formulate bridge constructions. In the following, we review and compare three interesting developments in this field. Succinct verification of consensus with ZK snarks. Implementation of Ethereum proof-of-stake light client with a single ZK snark. There's also bringing IBC to Ethereum with ZK snarks. A working prototype on Cosmos SDK to Ethereum light client with a single ZK snark. ZK Bridge, trustless cross-chain bridges made practical. Implementation of Cosmos SDK to Ethereum Light Client using a two-step recursive ZK snark, Light Client for Ethereum to EVM-compatible blockchains. These projects leverage the properties of ZK snarks to redefine how bridges should be designed. All of the above assume that there exists a Light Client protocol that ensures nodes can synchronize block headers of a finalized blockchain state. The two main challenges in applying the ideas behind ZKP rollups to bridges is that first, the circuit sizes involved in bridges are orders of magnitude larger compared to rollups. And secondly, how to reduce storage and computational overhead on chain is also a question to think about. On October the 3rd, Christoph.eth posted a thread on account abstraction on Twitter, and here are his main points. Ethereum currently has two types of accounts. One, externally owned accounts. These accounts are simply controlled by private key that derives to a specific address. They are what most users use to interact with the blockchain, like MetaMask, Rainbow, and Ledger. 2. Smart contract accounts. These accounts are not controlled by any private key. Rather, they are controlled by their code. All the DeFi protocols of course, controlled by SC accounts, but also many wallets like Agent and Genesis Safe. The issue with Ethereum is that EOAs gets special privileges that SC accounts do not, despite the fact that EOAs are simply a specific type of account. The most notable example is the ability to initiate transactions. Only EOAs can do that. But what if instead of hard-coding all of these important functionalities of Ethereum accounts, you let people create accounts with their own methods for signature verification, replay protection, and gas payments with custom smart contracts logic. This is what account abstraction represents, the move to generalize the notion of accounts on Ethereum. Imagine being able to pay fees in whichever token you desire, or having other users or contracts sponsor transactions for you. Or imagine deciding that your wallet should ditch ECDSA and verify the validity of transactions via quantum-safe signature scheme or more distributed mechanisms like multisig or social recovery. Though there already exists a lot of multisig and social recovery wallets live on Ethereum today, but they are forced to wrestle against the inefficiencies of the EOA system Ethereum uses. They must get an outside EOA to call the wallet's smart contract, getting the sender of the transaction to pay for all of the gas fees this involves, but the sending of EOA not only has to pay for the transaction payload, but also for the EVM execution of the gas, signature, and replay verification for the SC wallet encodes. All the while, EOAs gets all of these checks done by the protocol for free. It's just not a fair playing field. So how do we solve this? As Vitalik Buterin mentioned, the best contender currently is EIP 4337.
To continue hearing more, please subscribe to beachinventures.substack.com for daily newsletter and follow Twitter account Beaching Ventures to hear the rest. This is Celine from Beaching Ventures. Thank you for listening and we will see you tomorrow.